Although Trump tweeted compliment, here's how Reince was really treated when fired. News has been swirling since President Donald Trump replaced Reince Priebus as his chief of staff. Although Trump was sure to tweet several compliments about him to the public, we've most recently learned how Priebus was really treated while he was being fired. It seemed as though Reince Priebus' position in the White House was in jeopardy for quite some time, and he is now officially no more. In fact, he's most recently been replaced by General John Kelly. Although everyone involved made it seem like a smooth transition, it's becoming very clear that it was actually just the opposite. Of course, that was made clear as tensions between Priebus and White House Communications Director Anthony Scaramucci were made obvious to the public. Just a few days later, Priebus quit after being formally asked for his resignation. As a result, Trump released a few tweets, complimenting both Priebus and his successor. After that, Priebus took part in a few televised interviews, where he was nothing but respectful of his former boss and his decision. In the end, he told CNN's Wolf Blitzer that Trump was right to hit the reset button, the Daily Caller reports. However, things may not have been as pleasant as everyone had been indicating. We now know exactly how Priebus was being treated as he was fired, and it wasn't pretty. According to Widge Review, the series of events turned out to be more like a coordinated mafia hit. For those unaware, Priebus had spent the day traveling with Trump when Air Force One landed at Joint Base Andrews. However, the former chief of staff's last moments serving the president were spent in the pouring rain, sitting in a van. Once Trump's message hit Twitter, that's when all hell broke loose as all the other passengers in the van simply exited. From there, they got into another nearby van while Priebus, all alone, watched his former colleagues zip off to the White House without him. Most staff was off before we moved into position, but Reince Priebus and Stephen Miller and Dan Scavino loaded into one suburban van. Moments later, Miller and Scavino got out and loaded another van. As word spread about Priebus' dismissal, some reporters got up close to Priebus' car, taking self-photos and such. Priebus' car then pulled aside, out of the POTUS motorcade. Priebus' car and a follow-up departed at 4:58 p.m. POTUS continued to hold on the plane during all this. Still holding at this writing. Source: White House correspondent Jared Drizzy via Twitter. In the end, Priebus's exit looked more like a well-orchestrated attack rather than a polite farewell. Sure, Trump is a busy man with quite a bit to do, but it doesn't seem as though things went quite as smoothly as everyone is letting on. Good riddance, Reince Priebus. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.